Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of a classic. This is a front living fifth wheel. This is a 2024 Cedar Creek 371 FL. I think you're going to really enjoy how Cedar Creek's decor, both out and in. I mean, it's starting to get a little bit darker. Look at those LED lights. That front cap is absolutely beautiful. Doesn't get much better than that in the RV industry. But man, all the specs, including a link for the price, will be down in the description of this video. If this is something that interests you, or if you're curious on, cargo capacity or pin weight, anything like that, you'll find that down there. But I hope you guys enjoy the tour. Stick around, maybe see you next time. Hit that like and subscribe button. Drop a comment. Let me know what you do, what you don't like, maybe what I could do differently for you next time. But again, it's the 2024 Cedar Creek 371 FL, and tonight I am at the manufacturer plant down here at Cedar Creek where these things are all built. And they lined them all up for me, so there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming out. But this is a front living, so I'm going to start up there. But first, I just want to give you a quick little sneak peek of the kitchen. You see you got a half bath, bedroom, bathroom back there. And then boom, you got a dinette surrounded by windows, hopefully for a great view. I mean, how nice would that be? You also got a little nook, maybe for, blender, get your margarita on, and your control panel. But a classic front living setup with dual opposing slides, theater seating directly across from your TV with a fireplace. That TV also, by the way, it does lower down. It's on the old televator system. But both of these sofas open up, meet in the middle, make for a great sleeping space. So even though this is a couple's coach, the great thing about rear living or front living campers are these sofas creating space for your grandkids, for that phone call down at the campground that's coming down to join you. But it's pretty darn nice. I also like the floor. I just think it looks really sharp. It's got a good little kind of neutral zone, kind of breaks up the light and bright a little bit. And if you don't like the couches being white, you can get it in different decor options, so you're not stuck with just what I show you. So both slides are identical. Both slides are going to feature 3 windows. They're all tinted. They're all frameless. They all open up. And they all have, the day shades and the night shades. So you can get your Dracula on, keep some nosy eyes out, just block out the sun in general. And then right over here, boom, great place to sit down and watch a movie or catch a view. Because right here, you can hit that retract button and it comes on down for you. And notice that it's pretty quiet. It's pretty smooth, at least compared to, to some of the brands out there. And now, boom, if it was a little bit lighter out, you would see, one heck of a view of a cornfield out here in the middle of Amish country. But you can also block that out too. But I love how they switch up even that wood look. So you got a couple different colors, right up here already. That fireplace puts out about 4,800 BTUs of heat. So it'll heat, the entirety of this front area and start bleeding over into the kitchen. Absolutely no problem. But on both sides, you are going to get, some pretty good, storage there too, which is nice. And you see it features a couple outlets up top, so you're never going to be short of areas to charge. So like I said, this slide out is going to be identical. 3 windows, pull-out sofa, yada, yada, yada. And then you have the theater seating here too, which has a great view that I just kind of showed you, of that TV when you're sitting back and relaxing. But it's going to be also going to be power. So extend and retract right there with a little USB. You also get a couple stainless steel cup holders and a nice window, again, just to kind of keep that natural light pouring in, kind of increasing your mood while you're camping. You do have an AC up here on the ceiling. It's going to be one of your 2 ACs. It's going to be a 15K, so a little bit upgraded, a little bit larger, because you are getting a little higher end product, and it's also a bigger camper for sure. But as far as height is concerned, I'm 6 feet tall. You're going to be looking at around 6'4" up here. So unless you are, a pretty tall, fellow or lady, you're not going to have any issues. This is going to be a Bluetooth speaker. This thing gets absolutely bumping. That is pretty darn incredible. I even like that wood block right there. I just think it adds, to the ambiance right there for sure. Little marker light down there, which is nice. If you want to come out, catch a midnight snack, kind of turn off all the lights and just run it with a with the accent lighting, you can definitely do that. This kitchen is definitely serviceable for sure. You got those dual opposing slides, so you're going to get a lot of good walk around room from the island. I also like how the island changed up from a previous version where they thinned out the bottom, added in a flip-up countertop right here, and then those accent, it's a pretty strong magnet, added in that accent lighting there too, again, so you can come out, get that midnight snack, you know, with these without turning on the lights and waking up your guests if they're sleeping up there. 6'10" tall, high slides, so you're going to get stuff, you know, like a more residential style refrigerator, but I like they didn't go with a residential style. They went with a 12 volt, which that'll run off the 200 watt solar panel that's on the roof, which by the way, the roof is aluminum truss as opposed to wood like most of the brands. Even a lot of the high-end brands don't use the aluminum, so that's nice to have. Ice maker, place for, you know, some freezer items, a whole nother second area as well. And then right here, you got great little area. They break up the dark, you know, with the light pretty darn well. I also like that backsplash, but 3 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings. You also got a place where you can get your cook on, and then you got a little, you know, garbage can over here, open storage in there, and then 2 pull-out drawers, again, along with outlets. And I know people get annoyed about pointing out all the outlets, but if you don't know that it's there, and then sometimes, you know, people get upset about that too. Lose-lose situation, I suppose. Place for the paper towel, you know, and some seasonings. All up and around the microwave. You got some pretty good storage, and this is going to be on a strut, so it stays up nice and hands-free. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Farm-style stainless steel bowl. You also got the high-rise faucet. Hitting those old disharoonies from all angles. Get you clean on. Pretty clean-cut storage there. 4 of those pull-out bad boys. And then this is going to be your dinette, where you're going to sit down, play some cards, beat your neighbors, Megan, Chris, and some euchre. And then, boom, 2 seats, storage, an area where you can hide away a couple of utensils, and then this little leaflet pulls out as well. They went away with the plyboard flooring. They went with a composite slide floor as well, which is a good upgrade. And again, I mean, look at all these windows. Imagine you're at a campground with a lake view, or even if like the grandkids are playing out there. What a cool place just to post up and chill. And that light with the little chicken wire look, pretty darn fancy. And then boom, right here, got yourself a you know, little half bath back here. And I know it's by the kitchen. I know someone will say it, but I'll tell you what, you don't need your guests coming in and out, you know, of your Mac Daddy bathroom in the back that's got all the space in the world. You can hog that for yourself. 30 amp solar charge controller. I forgot to show an entire section of the kitchen here. This is going to be like kind of like a storage zone, kind of junk drawer zone, junk city. Bada boom, bada boom. Badink. Badoop. Badop. And kaplunk. This is going to be your control center, so you can check, you know, all your different tank levels, all your lights. Anytime you see a light with the arrows, that means you're on a dimmer. So you can even dim the awning, you know, which is pretty cool. Your HVAC system, where we talked about those 2 ACs, you can set each room a little different. The bedroom and the main, and the slides are all color-coded, including the awnings. So you don't even have to read all that well. You can just kind of click and play around with that. But pretty darn snazzy. All right, fuse box down here, so if something isn't working, make sure to check that out. Pretty good size storage right there. More storage right here. And this is going to be the same on both sides. So you get some nice little hanging options available to you. And then you got some more, you know, underneath for shelving. But that's going to be the same here as it is there. And then you got, you know, your dresser, again, with the accent lighting, which is nice. 4 pull-out drawers, along with a little place where you can put, you know, maybe some of your more hideables, maybe some of your more valuables. Emergency exit, TV that's on a light slant, so that way you can get a good view here from your bedroom, which there are some night lights there up above. But you got 2 windows, little perch. Let me crawl up in here. So, and then you also got your cadet space heater in here too, which I believe is an option, so you might want to check on that. But that's pretty nice. Between that and the fireplace, it really covers most of the camper on a moderately chilly day for sure. But look at this bathroom. All the space in the world. Don't even need to sit on the toilet. You already know you got enough space. More accent lighting. You also get a little storage nook, you know, right over here. And then right over here. Oh, got the safety latch. You got your great place where you can put you know, a washer and dryer, or just use it for a ton of hanging storage. And then you got a place for, you know, detergents or, you know, whatever, some extra toiletries. One piece fiberglass for the bathroom. Got a little seat to sit down on. And then you also have a little standing room in there. Dual vanities as well. 6 pull-out drawers. Pretty darn snazzy. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Again, this is the 2024 Cedar Creek 371 FL. But now let's head around the outside and show you what she's like. And this is a treat to show this where it's kind of like almost dark, but not quite, because you really get to see, you know, those awnings, just kind of how nice it is at night. You know, oftentimes when I'm recording, it's just all light. Well, I should have cracked open the awnings a little bit, but you can see that awning is pretty darn large. And the specifications, again, down in the description, along with that price link, you know, if you want to check that out. So you got slide toppers on this one in particular here, and it's going to protect debris from falling on top, therefore protecting you from, you know, leaks, help you out with a little bit of heat there as well. You also get, all right, some propane bottles, spray port, a little latch there for the door, but you also have the steps that flip up into the doorway here as well. And then tons of storage back here, along with a place where you can, you know, hook up a TV and whatnot. But man, this is pretty darn nice. It also shows off that aluminum frame construction. And if you could see over in there, it's also held together. It's on a weld, welded at all points. So you got the dual axle tire pressure monitoring system and the road armor suspension. That tire pressure monitoring system is nice because it's going to give you a warning, you know, before you have, you know, a flat or a blowout or anything like that. So it's a nice little safety feature to have there. On the back, you have a wireless camera so you can see what's going on behind you. You also have prep for the Lippert on-the-go ladder system, so that way you can hop on top of the roof, you know, check your seals, check your slides, do everything that you need to do. And you also have a really large pass-through storage back here, so that's pretty darn impressive. If I didn't say it before, hydraulic 6-point auto leveling. This is going to be your black tank flush, so you hook a hose up there and it's basically a sprinkler system for your poop tank. Sewer outlet connection where you plug in the unit. A couple dump valves and a place for the old stinky slinky. And then boom. This is going to be that docking station. You also see you have an easy reel for the cord as well. Those things get pretty heavy, so you don't really have to worry about it. Click a button and it reels it in for you. And then you got your hydraulic controls right here, along with hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, bypass valves, front cap lights, battery disconnect, the works. Control for your auto leveling there as well. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I know it was a quick one, but again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2024 Cedar Creek 371 FL. Have a great night. See ya. Meow, 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 no, meow, no, 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 no.